My next guest is a legend in the college basketball world in Indiana and around the world. He's now backing a new team, Team Donald Trump for President. Former Indiana University basketball coach Bobby Knight joins me now. Good evening, Coach.
How are you today, my dear?
I am fine. Thank you very much. All right. But Coach Knight, you are a legend. You are also known as the General. You've got an incredible record. People love you. And there are those who say that you're going to turn Indiana around for Donald Trump. So why don't you tell us what about Donald Trump made you make a decision to kind of come out of retirement and say, I want this guy to be president?
Well, first of all, I was a history major in college and really enjoyed it, really enjoyed studying about the background of the United States and other countries. And so I've stuck with that through the last 45 or 50 years. And now we're in a situation where we're about to elect a president. And I had a great interest in it, watched it, studied it, looked at different people, and just decided as I looked through things that without any question whatsoever, Donald Trump at this point in time was the very best candidate for the job.
And, you know, one of the things that you said, Coach, was that this is not about party. It's not about Republicans. It's not about Democrats. What is it about?
Well, I think it's about who is best prepared to do the job as President of the United States, who can best get us on track, get back where we want to be, where we should be, not just in America, but all over the world. And I don't think anybody is even close to the preparation, the background that Donald Trump has for going into the presidency. First of all, the guy is a very, very bright guy, and he has done a lot of things. He's had businesses, successful business endeavors all over the world. He's not just a national figure, he's a worldwide figure. And along with that, what he has been able to do is provide jobs for people at home and abroad, and that's a big issue right now. Donald Trump can provide more jobs, will work at providing more jobs than all of the other presidential candidates put together with all of their politicians could even begin to establish jobs as he can. And the other thing about him is that really impresses me, or another thing, is that he's had something go wrong here and there with what he's trying to do, but he's always been able to figure an answer to it. The guy works very hard. It didn't work. Let's find out how it will work. And I think that's an essential ingredient that a person has to have going into the White House. He takes care of things that have gone awry and brings it back where it should be. And all of the things that I feel personally are necessary for what a president should bring to the job, I think Donald Trump is so far ahead of all of them. It's like the Boston Celtics playing Iceland.
You know, my son is the basketball follower there, but I get the sense the Celtics definitely beat Iceland. Correct?
Well, I think it would be, I think Iceland would have a tough time.
Okay. All right. You have 900 wins, not losing a game. How do you instill that excellence in so many people?
Well, this can be very relative to how I feel about Donald Trump also. I think in any endeavor, there are about 3 requirements to reach success. One is being smart. The second one is being tough. The third one is being ready to do whatever it takes to get the job done. Be smart, be tough, and want to win. Now, Donald Trump has those 3 ingredients to the overflow. And that's what I think I was able to do with the kind of kids that I had playing basketball on the teams that I've had over the years. We had smart kids, we had tough kids, and we had kids that want to win. And that's one of the things among many that impressed me about Donald Trump. I mean, I think we've got a man there who not has gone out and prepared himself to be the the president, he has developed all of those ingredients, all of those things necessary to political success, not just in our behalf in the United States, but worldwide. He will do a lot of things that we have not had done in a positive nature by previous administrations, now trying to get us back where we should be.
And what do you say to those people who took offense at Donald's foreign policy speech of making America first? What is in people's heads these days?
Well, you know, I can't answer that. Nobody is going to do anything in politics that everyone is going to agree to. And there are some people that don't agree to anything because they don't know anything. And I think in this situation, we've got a man who can do things, get things done, and you can bet on one thing. Actually, you can bet on two things right now. Number one is there will never, ever be a Benghazi situation like we've had with this previous administration with Donald Trump as president. When Donald is involved in this, we have problems overseas, we have problems in foreign countries. He's going to take care that Americans are protected in every way possible. That sure didn't happen in Benghazi, and it'll never happen again with Donald Trump. The next thing is we don't have a great relationship right now between the military and the presidency, and that will change. And they will be two groups, two organizations, two critical parts of America that will work very, very well together, because Donald Trump will be is a guy who has a great respect for the military and will do all he can to help with their job, their chores, and what they're faced with.
Coach Bobby Knight, 900 wins. They say you have the Midas touch. Indiana will tell us on Tuesday. Thank you so much for joining us on Justice.
I appreciate the opportunity to talk about the man who I think is certainly the best candidate to become our next president. Thank you for giving me that chance.
Oh, thank you, Coach. All right.